What's up, fellow collectors? P-Rockzilla back again, and today we're going to take a look at a quarter scale figure, and this is the quarter scale Donatello from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles cartoon. Now, if you look at not reviews, but if you look at collection tours from collectors in this community, you will see 8 out of 10 collectors have the NECA quarter scale Ninja Turtles from the movie, which are awesome figures, which is why most collectors do have them. This is the new line from NECA where they're doing the cartoon versions now, and they're improving upon the previous quarter scale versions with better joints. And if you see right there, you have swappable heads. Not only swappable heads, but you can actually have the technology of swapping out the upper portion of the head and the lower portion of the head. So you got the mouth with different bandana and different eyes, and have all your turtles looking different. That is a big improvement upon the original quarter scale movie ones that were released previously. So I'm super excited for these. So far I got Raphael, this is Donatello, Leonardo's on pre-order, Michelangelo should be announced pretty soon. Hopefully they do Shredder and Splinter for the cartoon versions this time around, maybe April and Casey. I don't know, but we will get some more figures, I know that. So let's get this review started, people and ladies. Dale. Alright, so normally I like to show you guys the box, but this is a big box, so it's going to be hard for me to fit the whole thing in frame, so I'm going to do my best here. So as you can see, this is the front of the box. You have the information there, you get to see the figure there, separate head sculpt. Then on the side, you get a nice picture of Donatello right there. And then in the back, you get the instructions on the swappable head parts, accessories, a few poses of Donatello. Another picture of Donatello there. And then one more picture of Donatello. And then here in the bottom, you get a nice sample of all the other turtles that are going to be out for the series of this quarter scale cartoon version. I can't wait to have all 4. So let's get this guy. Once you get to figure out the box, this is a big thing. So like I said, I can't get everything into the full screen, so I'm doing my best. So this is what you get when you get to figure out the box. So let's go ahead and take a quick look at everything that's in the box, so you can kind of see where everything is once you get the figure. So you got the pizza slices, box, the pizza box, separate hands, turtle com, the head sculpt. There's a few more things hidden under here, so we'll see what that is once we get this figure out and all the accessories, so we can take a closer look at everything that comes in the box and exact. All right, so I knew this was gonna be a challenge trying to get this big guy and all the accessories it comes with in frame. So this is my best attempt. So here we go. So this is everything Donatello does come with. So as always, let's take a look at the figure first. And this is a big boy. It's a little heavy, got a nice weight to it. So as we can see real quick, just want to see how Donatello does look. And you can see you got the shading from the cartoons. Got the mean face. The shelf looks nice. Rock hard, solid. And you have the little cell shading right here. This is where obviously where the bow staff goes. Then you have more of him right here. The Donatello, the D. And then we have the legs, the thighs, yeah. The knees going down all the way to the ankle and the feet. And there we go. So there goes Donatello. I love the way that turtle looked. The shell looks in the back. Having it in here, actually, it looks like it came out straight from the cartoons, like right out of the screen. All right, so we got Donatello up. Let's go ahead and take a look at the articulation. So the head can move. It actually can do the full 360, but I'm not trying to do that. I had bad luck with that in the past. But it does do full 360. You do get some articulation here at the neck. So if you notice there, the neck does move a little bit right there. So you get some articulation there. And he can look pretty far up. And then pretty good down. Right? So then the hands, he can go all the way, well, not all the way up. You get that's as far as you can go with the T-pose. So you won't get a full T-pose with Donatello. And they're supposed to be ratcheted joints, or you feel the joints still clicking. They're kind of a silent ratchet. So here goes Donatello. The arms can go up that high. He has bicep swivel right there, as you can see. Elbows do bend. It is hindered by the wrappings right here, the elbow pad. As you can see, it's a little hindered here. Now this part here is a soft plastic, so it is malleable, so you can kind of squeeze it out and maybe get a little bit more articulation, but there you go. The wrist twists all the way around. You can get the angle here, so you can kind of get like a muscle pose right there. Let's get back down. Let's put this back this way. And as you can see, the joints are right there. So it looks like he does actually have, oh look, so you could, oh look at that. So you could pivot. Looks like, so it does pivot too in the form. So unfortunately, as you can see, now I have one crooked, so I gotta work on that real quick. So I'll just go ahead and see if I can get this fixed real quick. Oh, that's kind of annoying now. All right, so I gotta squeeze this out. So let's see if I can get this. There we go. What the heck happened here? Anyways, I'll mess with that off camera. All right, so the arms can go. Joints are pretty solid. They can go far up. The chest piece is a soft plastic too. Damn, this guy's a big guy, man. He's hitting everything. Try to readjust the stuff. This is soft plastic, so you could get the arms up that way. It does go all the way around, except for the back of the shell. It does hit the shell. And then we gotta get that back down here. All right, so we got the arms all articulated. Obviously, no articulation at the waist. Just a little bit, tiny bit, go sideways. Then the legs, let's put these arms up, see if he can do a split. There you go, you hear those ratchet joints right there, the legs. So you can hear that. So Donatello can do a split, thanks to those ratchet joints. And it seems like, well, I'll try that later. I'll see if I can balance him on one leg. And then the knees do bend, and the same thing with the elbows. You do get a little hindered because of the knee pads, but you do get a secondary bend right there, so you should be able to. I might have to heat up that joint right there. It's a little solid, so you should be able to get double jointed bend right there at the knee. Let's try the other one. Let's see what the other one does it. Ooh, those joints are. Yeah, see, these things are hard. I'm going to warm these up. Then you can see the paint peeling already. That's NECA for you. So yeah, these joints are a little stiff, so I'm going to have to warm these up to get the full articulation. But you could bend here, and you could get a bend here. You're just going to heat up those joints if you have one. So as you can see, the paint wore off right there. All right, so we got articulation there. The legs, let's see. He could move somewhat up, but you do get hindered with the shell in the bottom. But it's like I said, it's a soft plastic, so you don't have to worry about that breaking. So if you want to just kind of like have him like this. Oh, frecco, look at that. He's trying to show his stuff off. But yeah, you could get that pose there done too, so you can have him sitting down if you want. You do get twist at the thigh also, as you can see there. So the joints are solid at the knees and at the waist and the thighs. At the ankles, you can bring his toes down, way down this far. You can go up about that much. And then down. And as you can see, the paint's wearing off on the joints. Typical NECA. Alright, so we got the articulation all set on Donatello. Let's go ahead and put him down. I gotta try to fix that arm off camera. Let's put him down critical. All the paint chips down there. So let's look at his accessories now. So he does get 2 open hands. Or this could be like the Will Smith hands. I had to do it. It's not too soon. It's not too soon. And then we have 2 pointing finger hands. So you have these here also. And then you also get the head sculpt. So this is the one with the surprised mouth, as you can see there. Mouth's open, surprised. And you do get the swappable smile here. And these, so basically you actually have almost 2.5 heads. You have this mouth, you have that mouth, and then you have this mouth too. The good thing about this is, I'll show you right about now, that these can actually come off. So if you want to put surprised eyes with the smile, you could do that. So you just pop this off just like that. Put it off just like that. And then just grab the other one. Just slide it right in. Or clip it in. Goes in. Okay, you know, you get the gist of it. So basically something like that. I'm not gonna use this one, that's why I was just trying to show it, but you clip this in, there's a clips here, you clip it in, and you can basically swap out the different headpiece and mouthpieces. Then you can actually do it with this one too. So if you want to have Donatello, instead of having this serious look, more likely I could probably put him with the smile. What I wanted to do really was Raphael. I don't remember Raphael comes with these 3. I think it only came with 2. But I really wanted to put Raphael with the frown or the grin, like this, with this mouth right here currently. But mine's just like more of a smile. But what I was gonna do was, if you're a turtle fan, you know that each turtle is a different color palette, like different color tone. So Donatello's a little darker than Raphael, so that's not gonna work, because if I tried doing it real quick and the Raphael's, the head portion that comes right on the top was mismatching, so I didn't want to do that. All right, so then of course you do get his bow staff, and this is done beautifully. I like the way it looks, just like a cartoon, especially with wrappings right here. You get the long bow staff. It does come off just like this, so I guess it'll be easier for you to equip it. Put it in his hands, you basically just slide it in this way and then clip it in just like that. Now the only thing with this is I gotta try to see if it matches the scene. There we go. So yep, there you go. So you have the bow staff. And this would go perfectly. Oh, maybe that's where you have to do that. So you would basically take this, put it in there just like that, and then put the other piece. So that's how you would get the bow staff on his back. Saves you the trouble of accidentally breaking or putting too much stress on some of the plastic. All right. So then we go further to the left, and we have 2 slices of pizza. And the other turtles came with these slices too. And if you see here, there's clips here. There's a peg right here. There's a peg here, and right here the hole. So you peg it into there, and you can actually put together a full slice of pizza or a full pie if you want. And then you get Vinny's pizza box here. So if you want ever get when you get all the turtles, more likely you'll be able to put the full pie together and then put it in the pizza box. This is like a, I want to say it's like kind of like a cardboard. It feels pretty good. You know, it's a little durable, but it's cardboard, so you don't want to crush it, but it feels good, looks good. And then of course you just put the pizza in there. So now I'm gonna have to freaking go downstairs in my basement and try to fish out Raphael's box to get the other pieces sliced so I can make the full pizza. And while I'm at it, I'm gonna go ahead and try to see if I got different, like if I got this type of mouth for Raphael. I don't think I do. I don't think it came with it. Then you have the turtle comm right here. The turtle comm slides open. These clips open up right here for the antennas. And you got the turtle comm, actually fully functional turtle comm. So that's cool. You can see the details on there. Well painted. Looks just like the cartoon also. And last but not least, he does come like a little magazine or manual, Genius Quarterly. And in the back, it has a little undefeated champ wrestling. The terrible turtle. And then of course you read here, spotlight compounds of X1. So basically he's trying to learn about reversing the mutagens and stuff. So it's pretty cool, little extra accessories you get with them. Alright, so there you go. That's everything that comes with Donatello and Donatello. So let's go ahead and get a size. Well, I'm not going to really do size comparison because I got Raphael. So there's no point in doing a size comparison. I mean, I could probably do one real quick just with a hot toy. So yeah, I'll do a quick size comparison. Alright, I figured I'd just do a quick size comparison. It is a quarter scale figure, so you kind of get an idea. But just to show you guys, there I got Donatello on default pose. So let's go ahead and bring in a Hot Toys. And this is going to be the Hot Toys Captain Rex. Alright, so there's Captain Rex next to Donatello. And then, let's go ahead and bring a Medicom. This is an oldie but goodie. A Medicom Kenshiro from Fist of the North Star. So there we go. Here we have Donatello next to 2 6-scale figures. So you can get an idea how big this quarter scale figure is going to be in your collection if you decide to pick this awesome figure up. Alright, so let's go ahead and get the size. I already did the size comparison. Let's get the final thoughts and final pose. There's Donatello able to stand on one leg. So I just wanted to prove to you, I wanted to show to you guys that these figures are more sturdy than the quarter scale movie turtles, as they have more improved joints in my opinion. As you can see here, I got Donatello doing a high kick on one leg. This is a quarter scale figure standing on one leg. Now I tried doing the spinning turntable thing. I was able to get it spin all the way around, but of course, you know, he ended up falling over a little bit. So it was more of a hassle to do this turntable, but I want to show it to you guys that can have. He, you know, his face, look at Donatello's face. He's a little worried. He's like, oh, I might fall, I might fall. But he's doing it, my people. This quarter scale turtle can do a one-legged kick, as you can see here. So this proves that these joints are a lot sturdier and they can hold pretty good poses for quarter scale figures. So I'm having a good time with this guy. Now, I did forget to warm up the knees to kind of get the full bend. I may do that in the next pose, in the next final pose I'm going to do after this one. I'll see how that works out. But just quick things real quick. The head was a little pain to pull out because you have to actually you have to grab under the chin and kind of twist and pull while trying to kind of hold that neck, because I don't want to pull that neck piece out. But once you get the head off, it's easy to put back in. You just gotta make sure you put pressure. You know, I would lay the turtle down, put pressure from the top of the head, and hold like the bottom crotch area, and just push down. And you'll feel like a little clip. That's how you know the head got in there, no problem. The hands were easy to swap out, no problem at all. Now, one thing when you're messing on this figure, you're gonna find that you have a lot of painted, like chips of paint all over the place, which is gonna be because of the joints. Once you move the joints. And just with their smaller scale figures, NECA is infamous for this. With their even bigger quarter scale figures, is where they allow the paint to kind of dry up on the joints, which usually cause the joints to kind of get stiffened or harder. And that's the reason why you have all the chip paint all over the place, because the paint got into the joints. But as you can see, this guy is awesome and he can hold the pose, no problem. So let's see what he can do next. There's Donatello along with Raphael, the two quarter scale cartoon turtles they've released so far. So I'm definitely looking forward to Leonardo, Michelangelo to complete my 4 turtles. I'm hoping they give us Splinter and maybe April or Casey Jones, or even better, Splinter and Bebop and Rocksteady, because for the movie turtles, for the quarter scale ones, they just give us the 4 turtles, Shredder, and the Foot Soldier. So in return, it would be cool if they gave us, like I said before, Bebop and Rocksteady and Splinter. I would love to have those. Imagine Bebop and Rocksteady, how big they would be in quarter scale compared to these turtles. These turtles are already big as it is. So Bebop and Rocksteady would be massive next to them, which is something I would love to see. I really like what NECA's doing with this line. As you saw from the previous pose, the articulation on these figures are good for their size. They can hold their poses. They have strong joints. Had no issues with the figures. The only somewhat issue I did have with Donatello was trying to get that head in there, because for some reason like it wasn't lining up perfectly. So I had to kind of put a little oil in there to kind of help smooth it out, let it slide in, but it's still not fully flush on the left side of his bandana, which kind of bothered me a little bit. My OCD's kicking in, but it's not obvious to the naked eye. But I'm loving this. I'm happy with NECA's doing with this line. I can't wait for them to release the other ones. I can't wait to get my Leonardo, or I have him pre-order already. And Michelangelo's not announced yet, like I said before, but he will be coming out soon. I love the accessories these figures come with. They come with so many accessories. The pizza box, the turtle com. I definitely want to complete that pizza. So I'm going to, after I finish this review, put everything away. I'm going to go to the basement, look for that Raphael box. I get the other 2 slices of pizza to put in that box and have them displayed with these guys right here. This is just more of a friendly pose I got right here that I'm going to keep them in for now. But of course, when I get the 4 turtles, I want to have more of a, like an action pose, ready for some action to take out Shredder. And I'm looking forward to that. Can't wait. So if you have the movie quarter scale ones already and you love those, I would definitely recommend these, because these look like they just came out straight from the screen, out of the cartoon and into your hands. The turtle ones for the movie look the same way. They look identical to what they look like in the movies, and these look identical to what they look in the cartoon. So I love what NECA's doing with the quarter scale stuff, and the fact that they're not too expensive. This was around $125, I want to say. So it's definitely a good pickup for the price, and for any die-hard turtle fans, or even any quarter scale turtle fan collectors out there, I would definitely recommend pick up these guys. Complete the 4 turtles to go with your movie ones, as it will be an awesome display piece. Alright people, I hope you enjoyed the review. As always, click that like, subscribe button, hit the bell notification so you can be notified of future reviews and upcoming streams. And as always, keep collecting, stay safe, be good, dale.